Sniper Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for April 23rd, 2025. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. That way you get future notifications when I do future videos. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, as it's really helping my channel grow each and every single day. So please comment down there in the comment section what time you're watching the video. Make sure you take that time and put it into the Google search for an angel number, and you'll get an additional message today. Okay, we're going to pull an angel therapy card for you, collective, for April 23rd. To get an overall message from the angels and some advice. Messages from the angels, please, guides, ancestors, for what we should, any advice that we should have for April 23rd, 2025, please, Spirit. Okay. So the card is crystals. The energy of crystals support you and help you with your present situation. Okay, so you might want to be using some crystals that help you with certain types of energy. Each crystal has its own benefit. So if you don't know about crystals, it might be something to look into today. All right, let's pull a What's the Vibe Oracle card. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on your cards. So let's see what the day brings. Angel, okay. I don't even have to ask twice. Okay, so the word is epiphany. So the words under the epiphany is self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. Okay, epiphany, self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. Okay. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective energy for April 23rd, 2025, please. This reading may or may not resonate with you. If it does, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. Give me a thumbs up. The more you interact, the more people get to see the message. So I appreciate all of that. Messages from our ancestors, angels, guides, the divine. Please, Spirit, show us what we need to know for the day, April 23rd, 2025. First card we have is the Page of Swords. We have the Sun card in the center of the reading in the reverse position. And we have the Seven of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Wands in the shadow. Okay, so let's start your reading. We do have the Page of Swords here. I feel like with the Page of Swords, I feel like you're intuitively having this epiphany or self-reflection. You may be getting unanswered questions through your thoughts. So it's almost like you are being more insightful about certain situation or thing or an overall feeling. I feel like it's universal. So you have an overall universal feeling or intuitive nature where you are having this epiphany about everything. Okay. It could be self-reflective. So it could be about yourself, your soul is what I'm picking up from Spirit. You may be feeling untapped talents. In other words, being reflective, having an epiphany. Maybe Spirit has spoken to you, and this is an untapped talent that you didn't know you had. We have the Sun card, Major Arcana, in the center of your reading, and this is the happiest card in the deck. Even in the reverse, it can be very happy as well. So you may be reflecting on a type of relationship. Doesn't have to be. It could be a relationship with yourself. But we'll do some clarifications. I feel like it's happier times though for you as you are being more reflective, getting unanswered questions answered. Um, and I feel like it's making you more happy. Even with the Sun card in the reverse position, I feel that it may not be the Sun card in the upright position is very joyous, happy, moving on to new, blah, blah, blah. This is just a little bit of a lesser energy with it reversed. The Seven of Swords in the upright position is basically it's almost like you're taking your thoughts and actions and you're gathering them and you're smiling about it and you're walking away from other words, thoughts, patterns. You're taking what you've learned and you're taking it with you, okay? And I feel like these are the answered questions that you have learned through self-reflection. But let's do a little bit more clarification here. You could be getting some strong advice from somebody. I basically feel like you might have had a plan that was well thought out, and where you got your epiphany from, okay? We do have the Page of Wands in the shadow as well, in the reverse position. You may be needing to make some choices, or you are indecisive about a choice at this time. Let's take a, and that may be part of this epiphany and being able to answer questions. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Please, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Ancestors. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Five of Pentacles in the upright position. Please clarify the Sun, please, Spirit. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. This may be about money. This may be about finances. Maybe a way to make more money. Maybe you've had an epiphany about that. And we have the Five of Wands again, and the Tower in the shadow. Okay. Well, this took a little bit of a turn that I was unexpectedly feeling. Okay, so we have a Five of Pentacles here in the upright position. Yeah, I'm feeling like the epiphany, the self-reflection has to do with money, okay? You may be getting advice from somebody about how to handle your money more. You may be learning that you can make money in a different way. You've had an epiphany, how to generate more financial or more things of the earth, which is money, security, things, but on the earth plane type of things, okay? You've had an epiphany about how to get more financial security and maybe going into an untapped talent, which is going to be bringing you more financial security is what I'm feeling that you're needing here. You've done some self-reflection. You've answered some questions and you've realized you have an untapped talent. So there is an epiphany here. And I feel like with the crystals here, perhaps, you know, utilizing these crystals to help support you and your plan and this epiphany to make it come to fruition. We do have the Nine of Pentacles as well in the reverse position. I feel like you might have been going through a financial hardship, and that's why you've been thinking about this. What more could you do to make more of a financial security for yourself? You may have gone through a loss of possessions, not for everyone, but you've had an epiphany on how to go into your untapped talents to generate more financial security. There is conflict here. There may be a reason why there is conflict. We've had a tower moment in the shadow here. I feel like it is past now where there was conflict and what has caused the financial instability, and why you now had an epiphany on how you can generate more financial income by using an untapped talent, okay? You may have to, you may have been asking somebody about how you can generate more money, and they're going to help answer those questions for you. With the tower in this shadow here, in the reverse position, it's not so severe in the reverse position, but you may be feeling reluctancy on how to move forward into the future financially. But I feel like this Seven of Swords here, somebody's giving you advice on how to tap into your untapped talents in order to generate more money. So yeah, utilize your crystals to help support you. There are crystals out there that can bring in more financial security. So maybe that is the type of crystals that you should be working with at this time. But you've been doing some self-reflection on, maybe your spending habits, maybe on how you can generate more income. And that's what I'm feeling here. You've gone through a conflict and possibly a tower moment in the past. And you're having a hard time seeing your way forward now. But I definitely feel like this epiphany is going to help answer all of these questions for you. And I feel like you're going to get your footing financially by utilizing your untapped talents. Let me pull a card real quick from the messages from the universe, just for an overall feeling for the collective. A message from the universe, please, spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective today. April 23rd, 2025. A message for the collective, please, spirit. Okay. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. And I feel like that's what you may be needing to do here, collective, is that maybe you're having a little bit of a hard time financially at this time. But it is divine timing is at play here. And I feel like that's what we're seeing here. You're getting advice. You could have an epiphany today on how you can get into your untapped talents in order to generate a better income or a more of a secure future for yourself. So that's the message I have for you, collective. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to use your crystals. There are crystals out there that help you with your financial security as well. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.